Voilà, les retardataires sont avec nous, on va pouvoir démarrer. Vous allez voir une très très belle classe. Donc de poulain mâle, on change de catégorie. Et voici le premier à partir.
Watching the yearling colts.
Miles kind of lit it up in the prelim with this colt. Did a great job. The horse was on his game. I think he had high numbers. Beautiful young colt and was second in his class.
Duke Santonio, DMC from UK. Nice big score, 92.58, I believe.
That's what I have on my notes, 92.58.
That's
in
solid.
The prelims, yeah. And he did a good job.
But again, we kind of felt like top two in each place need to be high 92s, low 93s to be first or second in the qualifying heats. Here's Poseidon KA with Philip Jose. Sonny Equiborn of the QR mark, our Primera mark. That's a double QR mark colt.
Yeah, he popped in at 91.5 in the first go-around.
Well, the well-renowned Kanaka Arabians of Belgium.
Yeah, I think they pronounce that knock.
We do in the States.
Like Knowles.
Yeah, we do in the States.
Like Beyonce Knowles.
Poseidon KA. Yearling Arabian Great Colts vying for the World Championship here in Paris at the Salon du Cheval. Brought to you by ArabianEssence.tv. Powered by Al Sheikh Stud. I'm with Greg Knowles. My name is Rory O'Neill. We're both from Scottsdale, but we're enjoying Paris. Watching the World Championships and some of the greatest Arabian horses ever.
94 enters the gate. That's Arab Al Jassimia by Al Yal AA out of Omel Aisha Al Jassimia.
His mother just went silver champion, Greg. Senior mares.
Yep.
That's a breeding program. Wow. Giacomo Capacci on the lead. This colt's first horse show is Paris this week. Yearlings did not need to qualify at a previous show. The juniors and the senior mares and stallions had to qualify to get to Paris. Yearlings, you kind of self-qualify them. You decide if you have enough horse that can compete at this high level.
So, bred and owned by Al Jassimia Farm, Qatar, and San Ynez Valley, USA. We're halfway through the World Championships. Moving on to the boys. These are the yearling males.
10 are eligible to come back. Again, we have two sections of yearling colts. The top four automatically move forward to today's championship, and then they use the 9th and 10th place horses were the next two top scorers that weren't in the top four of their individual section. So we expect 10 this morning. A little after lunchtime here, 20-1 in Paris. We know you're watching worldwide. We're getting calls from Australia and Minnesota, as well as Cape Town, South Africa. We heard from some people in Bahrain. Pull up a chair and visit with us. We have 3 World Championship classes left to compete. Yearling colts, junior males, those are the 2 and 3-year-olds, and then finish up with the senior stallions. 3 more, halfway through, as Greg said. Giuseppe, that works out of Capaci Training, sorry, Giacomo Capaci Training, helping out Giacomo with their second entry here in the finals. Quats Al Jassimia. Son of Alial, out of the very successful show mare Minwa, a daughter of Kahil Al Shakab. Number 97, Quats Al Jassimia. He was second in Section B with a 92.92.
Yeah, he was. I remember that.
All the males showed yesterday. Females had a day off.
Young boy the young colt, the Admiral, owned by Ajman Stud.
Probably considered our favorite going into the final here.
Super high points in the prelim.
Without a day off, he is feeling fresh, Greg. Highest movement score yesterday of the males. He looks good. Rod Jones on the lead.
By Emerald J out of Hania, and who's by Citadel. Ajman Stud is the owner. Al Mawad Stud of Saudi Arabia, the breeder.
Looks like it's his show to lose, and he brought his A game as well. Rod Jones and Admiral.
He might end up having the top points of the show as far as the arena. He looks like the winner, but it's early.
Great song. Lenny Kravitz. A nice colt. Let's see what the judges think of him here shortly.
Rodri's showing him off to his best advantage. He's not going to leave anything on the table. This is the World Championship. He wins it. He's the gold champion, so he's not saving it for tomorrow.
Palm Chokins in the arena. Sinmar Albadire. Albadire stud from Sharjah, UAE. In the middle of their 3rd and almost their 4th generation of their breeding program. This is a colt from their breeding program. Absolutely special. Next to the ring, El Rey Magnum RCF. Bred in the United States. Owned by Orion Farms in cooperation with Al Sakran Stud. Brought in the ring today by the capable hands of Paolo Capecci. His first show in Europe. The Scottsdale Gold Champion International Division this year. Look at that face, Greg. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, he won in the preliminary. He won the
best head
best
award.
Head. Yeah, best head award.
For yearling colts. It's almost inverted down at the nostril. It's really extreme. He's art. That is living, breathing art.
He's not been here this long in the Europe.
Less than 2 months.
So that he's a little disadvantage as far as the way of showing the show rings, the judges getting to know him in previous shows. He's done well in the States, his credentials, and this is his first show in Europe, and he looks great. He's got a shot here. Mahir Al Sayed by Alexander out of Mira Al Sayed, who's by RHR Mercedes. Al Sayed stud of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabian and owned by Al Sayed stud of Saudi Arabia.
This colt can push Admiral a little bit. He has a big stand-up. He's very pretty. He's a good mover. Gold champion of Mentone. Silver to Admiral at the All Nations Cup in Aachen just in September. He is a cool colt.
Very nice colt. And like you said, Rory, has a big, big stand-up in him.
He'll be in the medals here, we predict. Unique marking, as you mentioned earlier in the qualifying rounds yesterday, on the right side. A little grain tone. That will disappear as he turns white, I predict. Don't you feel the same, Greg?
Yeah, no doubt. That's just white.
Up.
That's gray going gray faster there. Some people, when they get gray, it gets by the temples and works up. Just a pattern of grayness. He'll be eventually all white, and you won't ever see it again. But it's kind of cool. Makes him memorable.
That's right. He can't do anything wrong. They can always find that guy in the herd.
Yeah.
Which one was it? It was that guy with the white stripe.
It's a racing stripe.
And our final entry into the yearling colts. 10 qualify, and this is D. Barak. Qualified by Paolo Capecci yesterday.
Another FAL Rashim son. A lot of FL Rashim babies here. He's obviously doing a great job for Dubai Stud and other people. Lots of faces on the horses, lots of type from Rashim. Looks like good carriage, good balance. Doing a nice job as a breeding horse. This is one of his sons. He's out of Royal Emira, who is by True Colors. He's owned and bred by Dubai Stud.
And they were the award winner for the best breeder of the show this weekend. And you can see why. Not only do they have one excellent horse in each class, sometimes they have 2 or 3 entries.
I have a question for you, Rory. We've had the RFI division representation of females was extraordinary. Don't see them quite in the boy numbers. Do you think that he tends to be a female producer?
Early on in his breeding career here worldwide, I would say so. He's based in Brazil for most of his life, and now he stands in France, I believe.
Yeah, and I always think it's, we've seen certain horses. I would say Aladdin was a colt producer. He had 4 U.S. national champion sons.
He was the last to go for the trotting round, and we'll have all the colts back with us for the lineup and the judging.
Some seem to be mare producers as far as show horses. Right now, you'd have to take a guess and say that RFI Farid looks like a stallion that produces really high-end females.
There is absolutely no question. We saw several of them earlier this morning. They've been winning in the shows the last 2-3 years over here in Europe and the Middle East. He's being used now in the United States. We'll see some of those babies hit the ground the next season or 2.
We have a couple in full from our farm, a couple embryos coming by him. I'm sure in the upcoming auctions in the U.S., in Tara and the US sales and the marquee sales, you might see some embryos by him.
And here come the yearling colts back in the arena. 10 of them expected. They all individually trotted down the middle of the arena. 4 judges on each side on the red carpet, 8 judges in total. 2 judges did not see these colts the other day. They rotate in 6 of the 8 for every class here in Paris. But in the championships, all 8 go to work. All 8 opinions matter. 4 points for a first place vote. If a judge uses a horse first in the championship, that vote is worth 4 points. 2 points for a silver medal or second place vote. And 1 point if they use a horse third on the card or for bronze. So it's a comparative method with their placings ranked by points total as far as each placing is worth of value. The other day they were scorecards 1 through 20. So perfect score, all 8 judges unanimous today would be 32 points. If you're not using the top 3, then you have a 0-point score until they use you either bronze, silver, or gold, then your points start to accumulate. Judges will be comparing these horses amongst each other and ranking their cards 1 through 10. They'll start out working as a group, and as they take their time going through the herd, they might start to separate a little bit, and then once they've gone 1 lap through the group, It's at their pleasure, Greg. Decide to continue judging them, turn their card in, calculate their card, or just compare 1 or 2 horses. Different strategies employed, just like the handlers using different strategies. The lowest catalog numbered, which is Miles' horse here, Duke Santino, was the first one to enter the ring both times. So he's on our far right, just past Amsterdam.
This program is offered by
Well, they've scored the yearling colts. Now they're tabulating. What do you think, Rory?
It's going to take a tremendous performance to probably get past Admiral.
Yeah,
he's had the momentum all year and this weekend.
And he's a standout. He had big numbers, and he's won everywhere.
Rod had him looking the part.
He did his job today. I mean, like you said, it would probably be a mild surprise if he got beat.
Anything's possible here. There's a great group of colts to choose from.
Well, and that's kind of the excitement about it. It's another class the second it opens up. They gave the American horse El Rey Magnum, who has not had a lot of time here, a good look. He could end up bronze, sneaking in bronze.
Got some love from the 8 judges.
He did get some love. That's what I'm thinking, but who knows? The thunder's going. The red lights are blanking. That means we've got a result lined up.
All right, I'm going to go down and see if we can grab the winner.
Okay, good luck.
I'll see you, Greg, in a few minutes.
Okay, good luck with that.
Champion du monde, yearling mâle, world champion colt, Admiral.
Well, there you go. Beautiful colt had a great wind. Oh, Sheikh Amar. Three world championships and a bronze so far. I'd go buy a lotto ticket if I was him. Having a great horse show here in Paris. Admiral by Emerald J out of Hananya. It was by Citadel. Owned by Ajman Stud. Al Mawad Stud, the breeder from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I'm guessing this young man, Rod Jones, who is a good guy. We've seen him in the United States showing. Probably his first world championship. He's excited. He's won all year with this goal. Good for him. There's his folks. They're from Wales. His mother's crying. I see her touching her face. Sensational moments. Poor people. Rory O'Neill down to talk to the winners.
Rory O'Neill for RavenS's.TV, brought to you by Al Sheikh Stud. Rod Jones, how's this sound? World champion yearling colt, buddy.
I can't breathe.
Raised at your parents' farm, your brother Brian Jones, with his Al Mawad Stud, breeds a colt owned by Ajman Stud. Emrys, you've been around a lot of great colts. Where do you put this one?
As good as the one I won world champion with 28 years ago.
Oh my word.
Taking that long to get back here.
They aren't easy to win. Congratulations for Ajman Stud, Admiral, Rod Jones, forever and ever, the yearling colt for 2018 will be.
I don't know.
Does that sound great?
Yeah, amazing.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Nice job, Rory. Those guys are friends. And how good for that family. You can see the excitement, the sincere happiness. Good on them. World champion, the Admiral. Yearling colts. Miles Buckley comes in and a bronze. Good job for him. He made a run of that the whole week. Did a beautiful job with this young colt. Colt was prepared, presented. Nice job, really nice job for that colt. So your winners are number 99, the Admiral, number 94, Araba El Jassimia, and number 86, Duke Santonio. And the numbers kind of went like this. Again, the Admiral, big lead, 26 points. Silver was 12. Bronze was 7. Tied for 7 was the American entry, 102 El Rey Magnum. He had 7 points as well. And our number 104, Mahir Al Saeed, had 2 points, and Poseidon Kie had 2 points. So there you have it. That's how it all broke down. And of course, brought to you by El Sheikh Stud. You're watching ArabiaEssence.tv. And by now, it's sort of like Sheikh Amar's song is probably known by the band. He's had 3 golds, 1 bronze so far today, and they're not done. Clearly a strong win today with this colt.
Beautiful manner indeed. Within front of us, the saddle offered by His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco. Toute l'équipe d'engagement stade est autour de ce très beau poulain Admiral, un fils de Admiral J et de Hania par Citadelle.
Good win for Emerald J as a sire as well for number 99. The Admiral. Again, Rory, a big division, a big advance, 26 points compared to 12 dominance. I see that El Rey tied for 3rd in the bronze, so he must have got beat out on type, and how that could happen, who could have meant? No, it wouldn't. It just, well, yeah, it would have to be.
Unless they tied it tight when they went to movement.
There you go. Yeah, it can break down for sure.
We'll get back to everybody. We'll find that out.
I was just saying that the orchestra probably knows by heart how to play the Emirates theme song of the UAE.
3 of the 6 titles.
And a bronze in the other.
Bronze in first. Ajman Stud. 2 classes to go. He has a shot with AJ Cafe.
He does. That's right.
Has anybody ever won 4 of the 6 championships or gold medals? I think that would be a first. Admiral's very impressive up close, Greg.
Do you like him up close?
Big colt.
What a happy family, huh?
Oh boy. Born and raised at Rod's parents' place, Emerson Sue Jones Farm in Wales. Almawad Stud, the breeder, Ryan Jones, his brother's farm that he manages out of Saudi Arabia, and then owned by Sheikh Amar.
Who brokered that deal that Sheikh Amar would find it? Was that a Frank Spoonley find?
No, Lisa Grassi.
Well, you can certainly say that that was nice that she allowed young Rod to do that instead of wanting it for her son, I mean for Frank, her husband.
That's correct. I think they went with the hot hand.
Yeah, it ain't
the whole entire year, gold medal.
Yeah, that speaks volumes on itself. So that means probably 20 judges saw him and 20 judges thought he should be the winner.
It could be
Yeah, pretty close to that.
You know,
Yeah.
there's eight judges at many of those shows.
Wow, good for him.
Started out the year at the Prince Sultan Festival in Saudi Arabia, gold.
Do you think that's Rodney's
That's
first
his
goal?
First world championship.
Good for him.
That's
Nice.
2 of those today.
Yeah.
First one from Glenn Chokin's first. And how about bronze right there?
Miles.
I think Miles is going to have to put some more stalls up.
Yeah, Miles did a great job. He's kind of opening the door to be a young budding star.
He's the rising star of the show, I would say, this weekend.
Yeah, you're good now. Yeah, we're on now. Thought Rory forgot to turn his mic on when he came back. I bet that was impressive. Me just talking to a ghost.
It's kind of like I have a text, Facebook conversation with somebody that's blocked you.
Or you've blocked them.
That's true. So Admiral wins. He was impressive standing up next to him. Very impressive colt. Won out though the whole year, as we said earlier. Top 10 world colts here. Next up, Greg, the junior colts, 2 and 3-year-olds for the world championship.
Yep. And the stallions, the senior, a little later. That's going to be an interesting class, the senior stallions.
2 more classes left to award their championships here in Paris at the 2018 Salon du Cheval. You're watching us on ArabianEssence.tv. Catch us online on our website. Has the scoring right next to the live feed. Click on the horses. They'll give you a little more information about owner, breeder, their pedigree. Show their preliminary scores from earlier this week.
The 2 partners there.
Yeah, Dubai Arabian Stud having a great week. They were named the top breeder of this horse show.
There's Woody.
We're brought to you by Al Sheikh Stud all weekend. Greg Knowles is with me. I'm Rory O'Neill. We're both from Scottsdale, enjoying a nice afternoon in Paris, watching world champion after world champion being named. Come join us next year. It's a very easy trip to make. Hotels, airport, and the horse show within 10 minutes of a triangle. We're all 40 minutes, three locations, 40 minutes from downtown Paris. Easy to get down there and have fun. Last night, Greg, we skipped going downtown. They were having a marshmallow roast on the Champs-Élysées. So we stayed up by the hotel and had dinner.
Went to a quaint little town called Rossery, and a little village, and went and had a little tiny restaurant with about 6 or 8, and we had dinner with Rodolfo Guzzo and the wives, and we had a great time, and it was a real quaint French experience.
So tonight we might roll in. I think the marshmallow weenie roast is finished in downtown Paris. We'll head down there this evening and have a dinner on the Champs-Élysées.
That would be fun. That'd be great. We were down there the first day we were here. It's if we can get the Ubers organized, this would not be hard to get to. But from the hotel to here, this is a giant complex, the Salon de Cheval, with lots of security, lots of passes, and a lot of the Uber guys have no idea how to find us. And of course, we don't speak French and they don't speak English, so they go around the complex for about 20 minutes and then say, "I'm done with you." So we've gotten some, but it hasn't been as easy as we would have hoped.
Admiral made it look easy today. Dominant performance in the Yearling Colt Championship. There is your gold medal winner, the world champion, owned by Ajman Stud, bred by Al Mawad Stud, and shown by Rod Jones.
Congratulations to Christine Jamar on Emerald J as the sire. This guy's been walking a lot of winners today. He must be the head groom. What is he?
I think he's Sheikh Amar's son.
He kind of looks like Sheikh Amar. Maybe he is, but he's